Why is it so hard to get people to go to gigs? You tell your mates you're going to play. You say, hey, I'm playing next Monday. And unfortunately, the harsh reality is most people don't give a shit. You know, and they're most likely to have much better things to do.
Oi!
Support you.
Get off my frequency!
Lucky.
Now!
We have me. And we have the Shutyatrap show.
This is the Merc Pro Wrestler, and I have a message for you, Shut Your Trap. Now why don't you live up to your name and shut up? Because I am sick of your videos interrupting my frequency. I have important things to do, asses to kick, and you and your strumming of your guitar is doing my head in. This is your final warning. Shut your trap!
Stop writing, stop talking, stop biting, stop lurking, be silent, be passive, be good now, not aggressive, do as you're told, or you will be deleted from here.
Oh, hey. My gosh. You are watching the Shutyatrap YouTube show with Stephen X Davies.
Oh, look at all the lonely people. Oh, look at all the lonely people. Eleanor Rigby picks up the rights in a church where a wedding has been. Lives in a dream, waits at the window, wearing the face that she keeps in a jar by the door. Who is it for? All the lonely people. Where do they all come from? All the lonely people. Where do they all belong? Father Mackenzie writing the words of a sermon that no one will hear. No one comes near, look at him working, darning his socks in the night when there's nobody there. What does he care? All the lonely people, where do they all come from? All the lonely people, where do they all belong? Oh, look at all the lonely people. Oh, look at all the lonely people. Eleanor Rigby died in a church and was buried along with her name. Nobody came. Father Mackenzie wiping the dirt from his hands as he walks from the grave. No one was saved. all the lonely people, where do they all come from? All the lonely people, where do they all belong?
Oh, hey. Hell. Whew. We on already? Jeez. God. Alright, I'm sorry. Just give me 1 minute. I'll be right with you. Every night I sleep and I dream about you, and I wish that I didn't have to wake up at all. Gonna love my baby each and every day, every spring, every summer, every winter and fall. Don't wanna be the albatross tied around your tail, and I don't wanna choke it down like some bitter pill. The anchor that drags you down the bottom of the bay, or the cross that you have to drag up every hill. No way, no way, no way, no way. Try to understand how it is with me today. If you are not around, my life is very boring. I can't wait until I go home and hit the hay, 'cause I'll be holding you as soon as I am snoring now. Every night I sleep and I dream about you. I really don't like waking up, 'cause it's a bummer. Gonna love my baby each and every day, every winter, every fall, every spring and every summer. Okay, 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 okay. Every night I sleep and I dream about you, and I wish that I didn't have to wake up at all. Gonna love my baby each and every day, every spring, every summer, every winter and fall. Don't wanna be the albatross tied around your tail, and I don't wanna choke it down like some bitter pill. The anchor that drags you down the bottom of the bay, or the cross that you have to drag up every hill. No way, no way, no way, no way. Okay. Thank you.
And he picked them. There must be something wrong with this equation anyway. So I wrote a song about it later on. I don't particularly like singing it, but I love it that it means something to anybody. Most of all, my dad. I had a scratch on the Kurdish underneath the Clay Point Bridge, and now every boy with a knitted vest has got some precedent. So we take a personality pill. It was actually ecstasy. Something went to swill. It was actually Chablis. And now every fire has gone out, and every heart wanted to kill. It's calling the day. Every thought that once had sound will have to hide till no one is around. 'Cause there ain't no room in your city today, and explanations that you just can't say. We found out, but shame sneakers and grey jeans, and every walk to school that once made sense sure felt like an accident. It's calling a day. For every trouble you found, there's a drink to lose it and drown. Do you need somebody to feel somebody? Every day that once had sound, we'll have to hide till no one is around. I don't hate, I just feel better with 187 people around. So we take a personality pill, something red to swill. Now every fire is gone out and every heart wanted to kill. It's calling a day. For every trouble you found, there's a drink to lose it and drown. But do you need somebody to feel somebody? You can shape a million ways to make damn sure that 12 in your stays. But do you need somebody to feel somebody? Hey Don, I want to get up and sing a song.
Thank you very much, Tim Rogers, Purple Sneakers. Yeah.
Because I'm drunk. Go. Now. Where's the bottle of Shiraz? How am I going to survive the cruise with you, mate?
Shutyatrap YouTube show. I am your host, Stephen X Davies. Today, I'm here in sunny Mount Ku-ring-gai, best known as home of the deadly buck-tooth spider, introduced from the crossbreeding of the redback and the funnelweb. So, I better look out because I'm in the danger zone. Now it's time for music reviews. Thanks for that, Stephen X. First up is a new one from the Mountain Goats, led by the amazingly talented John Darnell, who is a dead set twin of Late Show's Steve Colbert, in which he actually appeared only just a few days back and did a wonderful performance of the song this year with Steve himself. So the new album, which if I'm counting correctly is album number 21, is called In League with Dragons. Some die-hard fans may consider this a return to form compared to their previous album, or the previous album called Goth, which was to some a little bit too keyboardy and a little bit too outside the usual sound, but I actually thought it was really good, and there's some great songs on that album. But this definitely returns to the signature strumming style that's worked so well over the years for the Mountain Goats. Darnell has such a knack with his vocal delivery. It bleeds an amazingly genuine intensity, and it starts off extra strong when the drums kick in on the opening track called Dumb Bleeding. His track builds up nicely and paints those pictures of the environments he sings of. He really uses some great vocal harmonies on this album, and his ability to make every word fit in the melody is so effortlessly, it's just beyond beyond words that I can come up with. Track 2, Younger, is also a beautiful example of this. Look, one of my favourite songs, however, on the album that's a standout for me is the song called An Antidote for Strychnine. It starts off very minimalistically, and the build is just absolutely bloody amazing, and the titled chorus really captures the brilliance of which Darnell and the Mountain Goats deliver.
A world I may not ever get free, but
my second review is the latest release from Sebadoh. I actually had the pleasure of meeting Lou a few years back, and it's also a pleasure actually to have him as a mate on Facebook, even though I've really only just met him and I bought their last record at his concert directly from him. I mean, if that's not indie, what is, you know? Obviously, it's been a long wait between albums. That was in 2013 when Defend Yourself was released, and I bought it that day on the amazingly scratchy red vinyl that he handed to me, and it was on my record player in high rotation for a good solid 12 months, and I still play it to this day. I absolutely love that album. It's just one of my faves, pretty much ever, you know, when it comes to indie rock, or even when it comes to rock and roll in general. It's just fucking fantastic. If you've never listened to this band, you must. So, look, it starts off with Jason. So you've got two members within this band. You've got Jason and you've got Lou, who do the singing duties within the band. Jason's a little bit harder rock and is a bit more intense. Lou's a little bit more chilled. He still has his fair share of intensity as well. It must be said. I don't want to take that credit away from Lou. But track 1 certainly, in my opinion, has a real Kiss vibe to it. It fucking rocks, and it flies by in 2 minutes and 22 seconds. And Jason and Lou, they just complement each other so nicely as the album does jump between Jason's heartfelt rock and roll and Lou's slightly more sensitive, introverted delivery. Stunned is a firecracker, as is Leap Year, which really captures a big vibe from the last album. But it is truly in its own right still an absolutely amazing song. Eat your heart out, Foo Fighters, is what I would say. When, you know, this is just an opinion of me, but, you know, when Nirvana split and Foo Fighters came on board, I, in my younger wisdom, thought, yeah, this is going to be a great alternative band, and man, you know, they just play by numbers. If you want to hear truly great indie rock and roll, listen to this band, Sebadoh. Still rocking after all these years, and you know, I would urge anyone to check out the album, in which I've got a link in my description in my video today. So that's it with music reviews.
Kissed you in my dream, felt the beat of your heart. When I woke it did not be what it seemed, because you had never leave me wondering, do I made you this hard? Is there a person in that stone cold face? How did that toughening start? Would When I awoke it was just a dream, because you have no heart. You leave me wondering, do I make you this hard? Is there a person in your stone cold face? I did this happening start. Would you cry about you though? Are you happy that it made you love? At least it would show someone's hiding in there. Did I feel like love? Did I feel like love? I kissed you in my dreams, felt the beat of my heart. When I awoke it could not be what it seemed, because you have no heart. Would you cry at my funeral? I'd be happy if it made you love. At least it would show someone's hiding in there. Did I feel any love? Did I feel any love? Did I feel any
You couldn't just listen to my warning, could you? You couldn't just shut up and walk away right off into the sunset. No, now you're on my radar. Now I am watching you.